What's up, fellow gamers? Welcome back to Let's Play Cyber Knight's Flashpoint. This has been left on red for basically forever. We're finally going to run this mission. We got our team in this in-stream trainer. We've, I believe, grabbed a hype booster for this mission as well. So plenty of XP and hype to filter through. Here's our team. I believe it's the same as last time. And yeah, we're going to be giving Imoen some influence, which doesn't matter a whole lot, but the important thing is getting paid. Getting under sec level 9 seems pretty doable, which is going to make this a pretty solid payday, which is good. Solid XP, all fun things. Here is the squad, hoping to get an upgraded assault rifle again, hoping to get a better sniper rifle. See if we get there. Nothing else to really bring up. I'm pretty happy with what I got, so let's play out the mission. We're in short of enemy contact. And we'll have a good and fun time here. So we are against a street faction, and it's not free streets combat, so they won't have drones. Earlier today for me, they did a drone update and upgraded a few different talents. Now, ultimately, we're going to go kill 3 captains. One's right there, one's not too far away, one's pretty close. If we want to go quickly and get under sec level 9, well, it's 2 Talia turns. We've got, like, passively 5 times, like we've got passively 30 turns. It's not going to be real because of body timers, but it does mean things aren't going to be that hard. I think I can kind of just open up people right now. I don't care that you're where you are. I think let's go for some relatively fast kills. Not quite a kill, but this should almost certainly give me steamroll. Great. Now my team's going to go run quickly. It's going to make their jobs even easier. Oh, right, you have... I keep forgetting that I've given her soldier talents, so that she has savagery running around and recoup. So yeah, my CK is going to absolutely fry people. I think this is fine. I've got some real recoil. I need to put in some cyber legs to get around that, but I think this is fine for now. Pretty giant crit, which seems good. You're hunted. That won't matter for long. That kill seems pretty much guaranteed. Let's just go send that. Great. There's the first captain dead. I'm just going to skip the text. We don't need it. It's like, hey, 1 captain down, we did it. I am tempted to split up a little bit if I feel powerful enough. We are on elevated health totals. We changed last episode to increase HP to the multiplicative midpoint between 125% and 200%. You can't actually get into combat. You can, however, knock down this with the jam kit, which I'm going to want to do. Did I spend AP incorrectly? I don't think I did. You're going to jam this. I'm going to yield so that Anarchist can do her thing. I think letting her trigger her Warmachine talents is worthwhile. We'll see some new enemies around here, but it shouldn't be too bad. There's one of them. Get my first strike pretty easily. Nice. That crit makes my job really easy. 45% crit chance thanks to Downer means we are swimming in positive situations. I'm just going to run right for this box. I think it's fine. Not too worried about you being scary to me. A lot of guards over there. Shouldn't be a big problem. You know, I'm tempted, actually, to have my team all run this way and then take, like, the 3-turn detour to come down and then back up. I think it's going to be slightly better. So that is how I'm going to play it. I would like to put you somewhere where you can snipe the entire squad. If, like, I stand up here, it actually works pretty well. I actually might put him here and then just pick people off for several turns. So I'm going to start running toward that instead. Ultimately, until they change the enemy AI to be able to act on the turn they spot you from far away, I can do this safely and never worry about things. When they eventually change that, I don't know if it's a bug or intended or what, but it allows me to play really recklessly, as long as I have high confidence of who can act and where they can go. So for now, I'm going to wait because I don't know where these guys are going to go and how scary they're going to be, so I don't want to wake them up early. I could maybe have the CK solo these, but I think I'd rather have her join the team, so yeah, for now, let's spam delays. You're walking away, that's fine, I don't really care. I'm gonna probably have to kill this camera. I only have my Vanguard for turning devices off, so I've got to be a little cautious. Wait, there was ways to get up all the way there. Yeah, there we go. Alright, sweet, the game lets me cheat. Well, it's not completely cheating, but... Okay, you have the weirdest... Yeah, like, it seems to go on, like, the center of, like, large tiles and stuff. So you have to, like, get it to be weird. It's not a huge deal. It is sometimes kind of funny. You take kind of weird routes. Very minor inconvenience. Don't really care. Okay, guard woken up from another guard being nearby. Here you are. That's fine. And your turn is finally over. Okay. 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 Alright, well, everyone's had their turn. If I'm gonna send my sniper here anyway, maybe I don't bother. Let's see, let me hit the camera leverage, because these are all gonna be annoying enough. And I'll go this way to get around this camera. So let's kill the cameras. Skip the dialogue about that. If I silence Stalker, I can pop it now actually, and it's probably fine. But yeah, if I silence Stalker, yeah, this is the fastest route, is going right here. I should be able to get easily into slash side range, then kill you. So I'm going to go ahead and make this play. Run to the edge of vision. And then we pop the buff. And if I spend 1, because if I don't spend any, I'm not in slash slide range, so I'm going to spend 1. And then I'm easily in slash slide range. And I'm going to choose to believe that we're going to make it in the end. That hits pretty good. Oh, that's a lot of damage. No AP, but I have 3 claw attacks, and though you are very healthy, you are no match for a, well, high level but not highly geared Warmachine. She's still got a level 2 the sword, and her claws are the starter claws, so I've been trying to be greedy and wait until I get Battle Tank Implants level 2, but it means I need to actually focus on upgrading Vertigo, and I haven't been doing that, and so I'm a little behind on my claw power. Thing is, in the last playthrough I did, I used the Underworld hub. Dr. Ocular, I think I did Ocular Part 5? I don't remember. But I know that the contacts I actually quote-unquote need are Vantage Rip. And I think it's actually only Vantage Rip, because Splicer, Mina, and Dr. Sevenfold both can be hit by power plays. Dr. Ocular has unique stuff. I've yet to ever meet him for real, though. But I believe I met Dr. Sevenfold instead of meeting Vantage Rip, and so I've got to sort those out. Vantage Rip has cool spinal implants. And I've never gotten a single piece of Paula Law. I don't know who Splicer or Dr. Law is, but that's actually really close to the vision range. We're okay, though. Everyone is fine here. If I shoot this guy, I can hit him twice. Which I think is reasonable, honestly. What else are we really doing? And the kill is not going to happen without more help, but... I mean, I'm not in a rush to get this kill, is the thing. I want to see what Bubbles can do, I guess, first. Do a short yield just because I wanted to have... Yeah, so if I run to... Gotta run pretty far to get... Oh, I don't have line of sight basically ever, and they all hear gunfire. Yeah, I don't want to do that. And you would see me, so... If I go for a bat, it's not great. Okay, you're really kind of crappy where you are here. Your gun's just a bit too loud. I don't want to create all this tally from people hearing it. 30 meters is not a ton, but it's enough. Okay, you're not going to make that play. I take it back. You were going to grab the loot box, then leave. Certainly not being the most efficient, but... Just, you know, it's too late for that. It's fine. Not going to get the long-term sniper spree, but I am prioritizing low security level, which I think is almost certainly the correct choice. You can crouch through this. Not bad. Still looking for my other injected stuff. Actually, this might have had some of the ejected cred chips. This might have been one where I did that. I don't remember for sure, but I think it happened. As I want to be able to reload my AR at some point, I'm going to go here and reload. And have Vanguard, or Tiger the Vanguard, grab this. You are in camera vision range. Let's be out of camera range. Again, I'm trying to play around tally a little bit here. These are going to be annoying to bypass, but we're at least away from this camera. And then Tiger will use stealth if she needs to hit a breakpoint, but looks like she will snap from there. Actually, it's kind of close. Let's go ahead and use silence. Get the 10% move speed. This should make sure I'm kind of guaranteed to make it. Yeah, like that's going to for sure, I think, be in snap range. Great. Don't care about Dr. Sundara. This is an injected file, almost certainly. And then, do I want to start throwing out Pinger on people? I think... Where are the corpses? I can send them to, like, this bridge, and it's probably pretty reasonable. But if I'm sending you to here, you're going to be in my way, so I'm going to wait a little bit longer. I'm probably going to end up, when I get to, like, around here, go to this. I don't know. Not sure just yet, but I think for now, Pinger doesn't quite do what I want. I think they're going to the wrong place. Just based on how the pathing looks. I could be wrong about that one. Maybe sending them... Actually, if I send them right here, maybe should have, they're going to walk down over to here and be out of the way. And though there is a couple of corpses around, it's not going to be that bad. So let's see. We have very few tools left for turning things off. I could simply run and generate 4 tally. We are escalating anyway. And so if I'm going to escalate anyway... Well, every tally matters for, like, the end of mission thing. And I really do want the 216k. That's a really useful payday. For now, let's wait to see what everyone does. A lot of you guys way over there. Jam kit up next turn, maybe for that camera. Maybe not for that camera. We'll see how we end up positioning ourselves. This thing could definitely be annoying, but we'll see. Yeah, they're pretty grouped up around here. It might be a lower angle. We know where most of the guards are. I'm pretty sure I can set up something decent. Yeah, you're on the bottom side of that bridge, so you're just difficult enough to mess with. Still want to reload at some point, and still don't have the spare AP to do so as I try to keep up with my team. Bubbles is safe from vision cones for now, but still has to respect this thing. Not sure which thing I'd rather jam kit, but someone's got to grab that, and you're going to be the closest. Don't know what this camera's going to see. It might be bad for me. I'll be sad if so. I will probably end up... See, if I go here, I can throw down Refract and probably keep my team from getting spotted by almost anything. This does have, like, real line of sight in 3D space, so Refract can fail. I should have been thinking about Pinger some more. I'm going to try. I think bringing them down to here will work. And they'll stay there, right? They'll go there, and then they'll enter hunting. And so I think I have a good chance of it being solid. And then let's go ahead and Refract. I'm actually going to put it forward a little bit. No, I think here's fine, actually. I got to actually make sure I'm blocking the low ground. And then I can jam kit if needed. +5. Oh, darn. Reinforcements are in the exact wrong spot for me. One of them getting sent by Pinger. Camera sees nothing. It thinks we went around that way and got trapped. We're happy with that one. Annika's clearly going to do this. Let's see, who got told? You got told to move, and you two. Okay. Oh, wait, we're having... Oh, wait, some of them are corpse timers, right. 2 times... So, 1, 2, 3, 4 are going to run 1 to here, 2 to here, and 1 to here. Oh, no, to wherever the other guy was. Around here, right? Whatever, doesn't matter. I know, it's this one. Yeah, okay, so 1 is running down here, 1's running here, 2 running there, and then next turn 1's going to run there. Okay. Still, let's wait. I'm in no rush other than jam kitting this camera, which we have to all run past. Should give me enough space to work with. Don't know yet where you're going. You guys are probably chasing Pinger. That's what it looks like. You would be running more this way, I think, if you were chasing... Well, this corpse is going to be... I don't know which one's faster, actually. Let's keep waiting. You're also going, so all 3 of you are going vaguely to me. Either here or here. And then you're probably going to run... I don't know, I guess we'll see. We'll see. Last few can wait. You're doing nothing. You can wait. Yeah, okay, so you're the one following that corpse. The other 3 are going to be... Only one's going to be in my way. 2 of you are for sure going here, which is out of my way. I believe this thing counts line of sight, the motion field sensor, so I believe from here I'm allowed to run. That's what it's telling me. I'm not too worried about you. You're going to follow your teammate who went somewhere like that. Let's go here. Again, 2 of you are going to be running into there, but some of you are not going to be so kind to me. I should reload. It's going to be finally time to do combat. I think I can stand around here and it's fine, although there's some risk that you go angry. I think it's likely going to be okay. I could be wrong. Could be famous last words. Yep, you're useless. You're useless. You're going back the way you came. You're investigating that. You're doing the same thing. You two are following Pinger, which is cool. It means you're going to be out of the way. Bubbles needs to make his way out. There we go. Have 2 AP. Refract is blocking, and you can run. You can hang out with the Cyber Knight, which seems okay. You have line of sight on a few people. This should work out, I think, reasonably well. Actually, I want to, let's see, because I wanted line of sight on you, potentially. You're kind of close by, but I think this will still be alright. You're going to follow your teammate. Yep. Anarchist gets no problem grabbing this loot. I think I can maybe snap with 1 AP less. This is probably not going to happen, but we'll see. It's close. Yep. Seems good enough to me. Putting you over here with the team seems also reasonable. Feel free to run up. Nobody is showing they're going to be looking at me. I could eventually be wrong about that, but for now it's been good. So now a question is, do I want to throw down lure, or do I not yet? You're going away, you're standing still, so if I can have you two get out of the way, it's fewer enemies to need to kill. But I also kind of want to line as many of you up into a full auto cone as possible. So if I get to here, and I manage to not catch you in lure, that's pretty useful. So that's going to be a little bit awkward. If I do this, I'm dragging 4 of you into one location that should be far enough away to not see anybody. And feels like a pretty good spot to put them all. I think this is pretty solid. The other option is this. I'm not sure where it would actually send them, is the thing. Like, where do they go if that's the spot? I'm kind of curious, actually, I guess. What happens if you all get sent to a location that is impassable? Some of them are going to be counting as hard cover, which I really don't like. So I think, no, let's do it this way. That way we should have direct line of sight on most of this, and it's going to be playable. I'm also going to use anticipation on you, as you're one of the tankier enemies. You're going to walk up to there, which is a little scary, but I think I'm still hidden enough. I think it'll work out, although I could definitely be wrong. You were told to act to the other corpse timer, which you're still going to go that way, so I'm actually glad I didn't grab you. A little bit lucky for me, to be honest. Okay, if you have vision range, I'm actually in a really bad spot. I believe you don't, though. Yeah, you don't. Okay, and the wildfire shouldn't be any different. I believe you're also 18 meters. And you're going last, so even if you see me, it's not that bad. Okay, this should work out. You're over there. You're sadly going to be in the way, but it's not the end of the world. You're hanging out. It's not the best spot, but it'll be fine. Killing this Whistler is not the most important. We should wait for everyone to have their turn first. You found the corpse. You are not out of the way yet, but you're getting there. You're going to go farther out of the way, which is good. We are on the verge of escalating. Well, we are going to, for sure, actually. You're going to go follow up on lure. Great, you're doing what I wanted you to do, which is, well, I got lucky here and you're following a corpse, so that's also nice. You found one of the corpses. Should wait for you. This is looking like we're going to try to find some downer value. Yeah, I guess I can't easily get many of them in the same full auto code, which is unfortunate. They are grouped up a little more awkwardly than I wanted, but if I yield, I get to go right away afterwards, which is a solid thing. I'm going to have you hit the delay. You're going to that spot. You might see me, actually. You don't. Alright, they're all in the same spot here. That means it's time to full auto some people. They would all hear gunfire. This gives me range on 2. I don't really want to shoot you, though. You would not hear gunfire, so I can ignore you entirely. We're just going for shots here, with the goal being If I trigger Downer on them, we're really happy. Okay, let's Chop Shop AoE. 45 crit chance. Thank you to the Vanguard for making that easier. We debuff all their initiatives. And just like that, we have a bunch of AP we can spend. Did not shred, unfortunately, but we can still keep firing. I'm glad they fixed triggering that twice in a turn. But yeah, if all you guys have initiatives this low, it'll be fine. Critting a lot, not getting any shreds. Kind of unfortunate. I am hunted, not seen. I think running vaguely forward is worth. Alright, Bubbles, do you have the gameplay? Not quite. That's too bad. If I go here, after I kill the first one, it'll keep going. I'll look for... I'm pretty sure I can keep going. Oh, they are gonna all hear gunfire. I can't... Okay, if I go right here, that's line of sight. It shouldn't break too badly on getting the next one. The verticality here seems fine. We should have the next one in order. And you guys don't hear the gunfire, so this should be fine. Take my one step. Hit nest. Gonna start with a skull shot. This is a guaranteed kill. I want my action points back. Down goes one. Fat crit. Thanks for the AP. Could kill them. Don't need to. This is going to be a one shot here as well. I think for funsies, I'm going to rapid ready. Only because I won't have another immediate time to use this. So down you go as they find corpses. Don't have any other ways to spend AP, but I'm going to wait and see what Anarchist does, I think. For now, I'll wait and see. There's no reason to rush this. I will not have AP to do much here. I don't expect you to die to only claws. Nor do I expect Tiger to have really great follow-up. If I go here, I don't have line of sight on both of you. I will be able to slash slide one, but that's not going to be enough to guarantee a kill by any means. If I V-caps, it's not going to change the outcomes here either. This is a lot of tally coming in. Look, we're getting sec level 6 instantly. So taking a risk here seems kind of decent. And I'm not worried about getting killed. So I think I can send it and it's fine. Okay. I'm going to send it because I'm not going to lose on initiative. And they're already alert anyway. Well, they're not already alert anyway, but... yeah, so I can slash slide one of you. I will then be in range of two. The alternative is to run up here and Metal Scream, and then try to claw this down, which is actually probably a bit more efficient. Metal Scream is solid damage, about as much as Slash Slide would do, and it shreds. I think that's a good chance of getting, a better chance of getting killed by doing it this way. Okay, let's Metal Scream. If I go a little bit farther up, can I get somebody else? Like, hitting the Grunt Captain does not alert him, but it is free damage. I'm not in range, doesn't matter. Okay. I'm just going to stand here in the middle of the enemy team. They're Angie. Metal Scream Pulse should do solid damage, actually. It is unlikely to get a kill here, but I will still Handblade 3 times. And honestly, with 33% crit chance, I have an okay shot actually getting this kill. Sadly, it didn't happen, but I'm kind of expecting one crit. And if I get one crit, you die. There we go. We're absolutely gaming. And that means I have a really solid blade swing. And because I got one claw attack back... man, I love getting crit chance for my team. So now there's no new tally at all. These guys have not heard anything. Our guns were quiet enough. Metal Scream Pulse, despite the name having Scream in it. Yeah, it doesn't do anything spicy either. You guys are going over that way and not going to see anything. This thing might find corpses. That will be unfortunate for me, but I can do something about that. I can go right here, throw down Refract, and we get to keep these corpses hidden for longer. I'm going to go a little bit shorter to make sure I'm blocking line of sight as best I can. Alright, I would like you to please... let's make sure she's safe as well, actually. I would like you to see nothing. This box should be fine. I think that's a fine enough spot to stand. That camera might see me, but it's only one tally that happens. Camera behind me turns on. Progress made. Good job, Warmachine. Metal Screen Pulse is pretty nice. Getting it to 0 AP seems pretty nice. Getting it more than once in a turn seems nice. Or once in a mission, I should say. Once in a turn would be amazing. Even though I'm pretty sure there's nothing happening. Oh, Escalation was rebooting this camera. That's really chill. Let me wait this out in case there are surprises. There shouldn't be, but like... Remake is pretty safe. Bubbles is the one who's not safe. And, yeah, it's fine. You're following off on the corpse. You've already found it via your patrol route. Oh, I still got captain's to kill. I forgot. I have a job, but it's not just boxes. This guy's going to walk away, and I need to kill him. Right? You're one of the guys I need to kill. I'm pretty sure. I'm kind of griefing here. Sorry for forgetting the plot. I definitely lost it. We did kill one captain, at least. Alright, time to find my next nest play, basically. 2 of these 3 captains have to be killed, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's you. Okay, and you're way over there. Okay, but at least I can try to find you to kill. That's got to be doable. Let's send some of my best killers this way. I think the CK is going to be solid at it. Although, without getting a reload, it's going to be kind of crappy. Maybe you're not the one who's going to go. Can't get Anarchist there easily. Although you have an E-rifle. I can make something happen. Probably want to lure them as well. If you're here, they're going to be pretty angry. They're all going to hear gunfire. And I want to get 216k by getting under sec level 9. Also keep in mind, the pay for a single captain is the same as the pay for completing the quest. So, or completing the secondary. So, don't have to be too weird about it. Loud at 27. Okay, yeah, so the noise is larger than the actual gunshot range. The actual damage range. Honestly, waking them all up is not that bad. It's only 8 tally, but I don't really want this fight if I can help it. Problem is getting this shot. They'll see the corpse. I don't really care. Well, I can use lure to make them not see the corpse. Okay, that'll be the goal here. So you're going to duck past 1. You're going to run to here to start. Just kind of pathing by pieces. If I lure you guys away, and I have direct line of sight onto you, which I do. I want my sniper to also have line of sight, so I'm going to maybe move... Nah, actually, yeah, running to here seems fine. See, if I go here, do I have good lure still? Not the best. Okay, I am going to go here then to have the best lure chance I have. We have to kill you. That's fine. I'm going to lure you 3 so that you look away and don't find the corpse for a while. You'll hear gunfire, but that's only 2 tally. And then I'm going to actually throw Pinger down here in hopes that I'm catching you and bringing you over. Because I believe you haven't been woken up by the sec AI. This actually might pull you. It might not, but it might. Can you get line of sight on this dude? Your range is 35-ish. Looks like going here puts you within 30 meters, which looks really solid. I'm considering popping Nest early. There's no real reason to, actually. The cooldown has already started, so never mind, I won't. You're still going to have Whisper Kill on, which is great. Not Whisper Kill, it's Quiet Kill. But this means I'm going to have basically 100% crit chance. This is going to print 40%. He is hidden after all, and Nest's going to print 50, and I've got at least like enough base crit chance. With, I'm pretty sure I have enough base crit chance. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. Either way, this is going to look good for you. This means Remake does not have to be part of the combat. The combat? What? Be a combatant. There we go. Be part of the combat. Not a word. Don't care about you. We're killing you before your turn. These guys, they are probably going to hear gunfire. I just don't care. Anarchist gets this loot box. He's not going to E-rifle. Gold Stacks Part 5. Splicer Mina Part 2. I actually don't need. This is Battle Tank Implants. Dr. Sevenfold Part 5. No, I need Vantage Rip. Dr. Sevenfold is useless. Well, relatively speaking. I can get the other power play. Camera turns on. Oh, was the escalation cameras again? Or did the camera find corpses because it timed out? Oh, the thing timed out, so camera found all the corpses. Although, despite this happening, we're getting no escalation here. Okay, so... did it feed into the previous turn, maybe? Hard to say. I don't know what the tally was like in the previous turn. Whatever. We'll chill. So you're at 15. Oh, you... Bubbles. Okay, I need to slow him down so that Bubbles can go... Wait, are you debuffed? Yes. Or you're not debuffed, so I can hit you. Okay, so if I look ahead and catch you... Yeah, you're going to go after Bubbles before these guys actually leave, and it's going to be a bit more reasonable. And some of you should be following lore. We'll see what happens. But you can wait where you are. Tiger should wait. Bubble's going to be the killer. You're going over there. No one cares. You're following lore. You're, yep, still following that corpse timer. Sadly, you're going the wrong way, which I really hate. Sucks to suck. You're going that way. You're going to follow lore next turn. Yep, there you go. Next time you had actions, really. This guy's dying in one hit. Pretty sure it's going to be exactly one hit. I have a 100% crit chance. I have triple damage. Down you go. That is second captain dead. Skip the next box because who cares? You have no shots at anybody. I would need to get buffed to be able to get in range for more. Wouldn't mind you empty lunging to something where you can get more shots. Being here seems actually reasonable. You can like hold you here and deal with reinforcements. For now, I will wait, as Gamma hasn't moved. Rumak's gotta go basically get over here and try to help find this kill. He's, man, I have to go through the middle, don't I? I have to actually go through the middle here. This guy is eluding me. Well, again, the decision is basically, if I take longer, I generate more tally, which means I will get more heat. This kill is about the same power level. It's close as the secondary objective. So I don't have to go for it, but I probably want to. I'm going to keep pingering over here, try to bring people my way. That guy's not coming back for a long time, is the problem. I think, honestly, the difference in value is low enough that I'm just going to grab the 2 boxes and get out. I think it'll be fine. Don't need to meet Splicer Mina. Mind control studies have been ejected already. Bubbles, empty lunging to over there seems fine. I bet I find something. If I don't, whatever. Didn't use the 1 move point. That's okay. I guess... Ooh, yeah, this part can be a little bit scary. We're just going to wait for Anarchist to run there and back anyway, so I'm going to have most of my team just kind of sit around. And we'll wait to see what happens. Might find some things to do, might not. The last kill is you. You're really far away. I can... It's going to be hard to find a way to lure you in. I can try, like maybe you slow down a little bit, but... I'm going to try from this side. Maybe I can lure you to like here or something and we get a sniper shot. I don't know for sure, but... We'll play for the box. And that escalation is going to be kind of annoying. Reinforcements, we can bypass them. Oh, wait. No, that was a blood or not a drone. Forgot about that camera. My bad. Still want this, but need to see what they're doing. Tiger needs to go lure them away, I think. I have lure, so I can do it. Ooh, wait, can I catch you? I need to kill Jibo. That's putting me in range for sure. So let me try to drag all of you to a spot where you're killable. Yeah, so if I drag all of you to this spot, it's a bunch of guards in the same location, and I can't do anything better than that one because there's no way to like not catch them. This at least makes him not run away from me, and have a good chance actually getting the kill afterwards. So we drag them over. You need to hide. The cast range here is 25 meters, so actually none of them will have line of sight on me. But I'm not guaranteed to win on initiative. So, I mean, I could wait and see what initiatives are. It seems acceptable. Bubbles is sadly not in range to kill here. He has to run all the way up. He's sadly not going to have Nest. I can use Rewind to get Nest back. I'm going to stand still and let Remake rewind him first. You're still following lore. You're finally going there. As long as I beat you, 23 is a little tough, but I can do it with pre-compute. You're going back to lure now. Okay, you're going to rewind him. That will let him run up to here. And I should be able to get what I want. Cleanly within range. Yeah, cleanly within range. Relatively safe location, all things considered. Could have waited, but I think it's fine where he's going early. I think it's okay. Anarchist. We should wait. Just make sure everything looks okay. Let's run the knight up. What did he roll? He rolled... Oh, I have to wait for him. Okay, I'm going to delay then. You're useless. That's good. Tiger can still wait to see what everyone does. Let's get maximum information first. They're thankfully going to all be kind of short, and so we can catch this guy no problem. You can simply end your turn. We can nest next turn, not a problem. What's he roll? Not quite high enough. Anarchist can get this box. This will likely snap, which is good. Means I can turn away that little bit sooner. Okay, it won't snap. That's fine, though. Dr. Ocular. I needed part 5 of Dr. Ocular. Cool. For the first time, I will finally meet Dr. Ocular. Anarchist rolled really well, which is cool. Let's put you here. That is in pre-compute range, which is what I needed. You can go for the Alpha Strike. I think you one-shot them. Well, you're going to have not 100% crit chance, because your other buffs will time out, but shouldn't be a huge deal. Help guarantee it. Let's put the crit chance on you. Again, my team is going first. I'm not too worried. 25 meters away means I am safe, and I think Bubbles' line of sight looks good in all these cases, so you can stand still. Ignore the SenseNet data. I don't really care. Escalation was... Maybe there's nothing, actually. Looks like there was nothing. Alright, Bubbles. Nest. Crit chance here, 72%. It is not an absolute guaranteed kill. It's just very likely. I'm going to try to get the 3 AP. Let's skull shot. 72% of the time, I get the kill. Didn't get it. Sucks a bit. Your crit chance has fallen off a cliff. If I... Yeah, you're hunted. If this guy dies, then you're back to hidden, and I can get more done. Now, one problem is it's going to be pretty loud. But this kill has to happen. No, I think we just have to shoot. This kill has to happen. There's the crit I wanted. Got what I came for. I get my 1 move point, a little bit of move speed, thanks to getting that kill. They see a corpse. It is time for us to leave. My entire team rolled well. We're going to run for this. I guess we just go in a straight line. Hunt for some pixels. There we go. Got a few pixels. Off we go. Remake has nothing to do. I can hit a delay for now. Tiger does have refract. And again, my entire team is to go first, so I'm just going to run next to our boy. Throw down refract to make sure he doesn't get spotted by anybody. Put as close as I can. Jam kit the camera because it's going to be annoying. And simply run in a straight line towards the exit. It's going to take about 2 more turns, but we got every loot box that I can see. And we can simply run. And we should be fine. I don't imagine getting hunted that easily when... They may have heard gunfire. I don't remember if they heard gunfire. They certainly found a corpse. Okay. You're falling sec AI. Actually, if your initiative is good, we're in a weird spot. It's thankfully not too good, but it could get worse. Remake can probably look ahead to help. You're just... Yeah, we're skipping you. You're investigating. Yeah, so I'm hitting escape to skip their turns, and that's what it looks like. You're over there. You're going over there now. You're investigating, and then off you go. And you're going over there, and then over there. And then over there. Alright, well, you matter. You are behind everyone else on my team, though. Still, I would like a little bit of safety around this. I'm going to slow you down a little bit. Spending 1 AP, dropping you by 6, and then... That should help my team... basically, it should help their next turns looking good. He can't make it out this turn anyway, so no huge rush. Where my CK goes, they found a corpse. I don't really care. You hear footsteps? I think it is probably correct to make you not hear footsteps. If I go here, I am 12 meters away, which means I can then run. I lose a few meters of movement, but, like, it's not a huge deal. Going to there seems good. That's going to be about the same spot as the camera, which is 24 meters away. So if you go there and stop, you won't find me. If you don't stop, you do find me. I don't have second rewind. I don't have lure. So there's a chance Bubbles does get spotted, and in fact rolled pretty poorly on initiative. So you could easily run up, see him, and go into Overwatch. That would be kind of bad. So what I want to do... I don't have a good way of doing this. I want to be in a spot where it's like... Actually, no, if I'm really far away... Like, if you're going to see him, right, in Overwatch from, like, right about here... As long as I'm standing somewhere like this, I'm in attack range without being the Overwatch cone. So if you stand here, you can break this guy out of Overwatch, and it's fine. Delay for safety. We are so far not escalating, which is good news. Not generating one more Tallow would be great, but that is certainly not a guarantee. Just going to run you here. It's fine. And I'll stay there. But I would like it if they found nothing and we got no escalation. Not getting Sec level 7 would be great. Investigating, investigating. Useless. Great. 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 Tiger can delay to 1. I think Remake can just stand on the exit. Alright, let's see how you do. You're going over there. You're going to hunt, probably. But you're not going to hunt far enough? You are. Damn. So, sadly, Intruder spotted. Spotted something moving. We're sad now. Your initiative is a 17. Which is definitely enough to matter, as he rolled below that. And you are alert and can act. So, Tiger, thankfully, is almost never going to roll too low. But we are going to see Intruder spotted, and things are going to get just that little bit dicey. Please don't literally minimum roll. You did not minimum roll. That's good. Alright, well, because you're going before Bubbles, we have to do something about this. What I would like to do is trigger a downer on you, which would allow Bubbles to get out. So let's see if I can get this. 35% to crit. That's a downer, and of course I have bonus AP now, so I might as well shoot. Alright, down you go. Steamroll even helps the team get out that little bit faster. Sadly, we escalate, but we're fine. I'm just going to skip all of your actions because none of you matter anymore. Sad that my sniper rolled so poorly on initiative. He at least did get his 1 kill. I think he only got 1. No, it's not true. He got more than 1. We got what we came for. We got a low enough sec level, just barely. Escalate at the end, but we got paid. They all 4 got hype, which is really awesome. Solid XP coming through. Yeah, I believe you have enough to now meet Dr. Ocular. And honestly, you'll have to remind me, if you happen to remember, any of you. Or was I wrong about this? I was wrong about this one. I needed the other ones of Dr. Ocular. Splicer Mino, who I don't need, needs number 5. Vantage Rip, who I do need, needs number 5. I made the mistake of beating Dr. Sevenfold, who I don't care about. But I can mint these. Can mint these gang memes. And then show me things not used by a set, that are not created by a set. These are just cash. Just get rid of these for simple money. And then if they are created by a set, I want ones that Vertigo buys. Vertigo's already in line, though, so don't worry about it. Dr. Karos is already in line. Dr. Ash. Do I have any that Dr. Ash would buy? No, I don't think so. If I get rid of Vertigo, yeah, there's nothing here. And for accounts, show me things that Dr. Ash would buy. Yeah, this is not going to count. Anything that's blank doesn't meet the filter correctly, but is only bought by some contact types. So can't bump Dr. Ash. And I still need to find the last piece of Vantage Rip. Still need to find the last 2 pieces of Dr. Ocular. No, sorry, only 1 piece. We need part 1 now. Oh, wow, actually it was like very tight and everything. Didn't realize it was actually this thin. Just need part 1, though. Again, have do not care about Dr. Sevenfold, even though I believe I've met him, which was a mistake on my part. KE-177 is not useless by any means, but it is, you can achieve that in a power play. And I find that fewer contacts is better, because it means that since the way mission offering works, by the way, is it basically, at least for Procton, it's really straightforward. It's like every roughly 8 days, it tries to give you a Procton mission. It's a bit more random than that, but it's functionally 8 days. And it will just look through the list of contacts, who can offer one, and it probably has some biasing towards people you talk to more, but like anyone can give you a mission. And it's like, hey, realistically, I would rather like play missions for the same person over and over and build more trust to get paid more, and then give them more influence that they can limit break and get their services. Now, as we've seen, like there's reasons to have multiple people with like basic cybernetics or medical treatment or whatever, but wherever I can, it's good to have things go that way. Anyway, I'm going to try to run one more mission while I am here. This is going to be a hardened target mission, which should be fairly reasonable against D-Cartel. Should be pretty quick, all things considered. Can get you back from cyber surgery, which lets me put you, well, I don't know, maybe getting more surgery. I'm not in an immediate rush for anything. This mass driver seems useful. I've got some money. I've got room to upgrade the barracks, or grab a new merc, but right now I'm fine on tasks. I think we can spend some time. We can get this done. Great, he's back from surgery. Do you have anything else you want to get? You've got the 3 big ones, Display Link, Accelerator, and Synth Muscle. I could give you... Yeah, I don't care about this stuff very much. I don't care about baby bone grafts very much. I don't care about this stuff. These slow you down, and I already have other legs in. I don't need hand blades. This stuff has a little bit of value. The Combat Link does give crit chance. I might want to go for the level 2 Combat Link if I can, though. And then I actually don't mind this stuff as well. Getting a bunch of initiative on chipped reflexes, and it's like not even that expensive. Right, 3 initiative is really valuable. 3% move speed, pretty solid as well. This, to me, is like a solid mid-ground of price to performance. 3 initiative, 3 move speed is, to me, pretty much worth the spot. And again, like, this price tag isn't too bad, so... yeah, you've got access, go ahead. We got some XP. Face goes to 19. Was I waiting to get a +2? No, this is +1 talent. And I'm in range for very few things. I think Bait the Trap is fine. I can move toward Pressure Drop or Insider Hustle. I actually don't mind Insider Hustle. Printing a bunch of favors is good, and we're getting to the point where there's actual value in this. This, by the way, is a complete useless node. The baseline of Insider Hustle always gives Street Gang Indie. So this actually literally isn't a node, which I think is, you know, kind of silly, but it is what it is. Actually, I'm going to send another bug report in. Bugs. Medium priority. The first upgrade node for Face's Insider Hustle is literally useless. They all come with Street Gang Indie out of the box, so this upgrade means nothing at all and should maybe just be removed. But I think trading for favors is reasonably useful and a decent place to spend your tokens there. Gonna leave handpicked unlearned for a while until that feels more doable. So yeah, I'm gonna move this way. At 19, well, I guess at 20, I'll have to learn that, and then I'll have still some points banked, but it's fine. If I hit a respec, I'll have to actually learn it, but for now it's okay. Training for you, I'm +1 range on Cybersword is fine. In Warmachine, I want to keep going here, though. 0 AP Pulse Gen seems good. Try that out. Paint Editor, I've stopped needing. Same for Silent Stalker. There's a world where I can unlearn 1, 2, 3, 4. Grab this one. Can grab Burn Surge relatively easily. Maybe spend some more into Warmachine or Cybersword. I'm not really sure. Is what it is. +1 on the Vanguard. Pinger is done. Refract is as done as I want it to be. Cooldown would not be bad, but I would like to make my sniping a little bit better. Not easily. This is a solid amount of crit chance, though, which I'm pretty happy to get. I can learn this at 19. I'm just getting very little out of Sniper because it's going to be so slow going. Maybe I shouldn't really have bothered here, but I did need to hit talent cap. Maybe I should have gone for Death Watch instead, to be honest. Or even in Soldier. Anyway, what am I even going to learn? I'm not sure. What do I want to upgrade? I mean, I could grab Glasswalker cooldown and charges. That seems fine. Honestly, even getting Glasswalker, the power up here, this, from recollection, this upgrade node does nothing. It does not give you the +1 turn. But what do I want here? I'm not sure. Oh, I was making silence better. That's right. I should remember to try to use this more. I've invested in silence a good amount. +1 for my Warmachine, who is sadly underleveled, but can do some stuff. You can also grab +1. It's kind of funny. They're mirroring each other right now. Kind of nice. That is the training that I can do. My Cyber Knight needs a 2-pointer for her next level. And I don't believe I have a reason to... Let me see what I can do here, actually, real quick. Powerful and rare. Any of this stuff seemed good. That's probably better than my current sniper barrel. I'm going to go ahead and make this. But I've got enough people. Let me double check one thing real quick, which is, yep, these are people that I like. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 people in line. The limit breaks, I should spend a little bit of time forward, because I would like to see the limit breaks come through. Hype for you is good. Your traits are already capped out, so at this point, all I'm going to go for is good attributes. My suppressor is done. That is nice. My agent's been captured as rotting in an arrowhead cell. Well, I will do what I can to prison break you. Looking for a limit break. There we go. I don't care about your item blueprint service, so I guess simply pay me more is fine. Hype break for you. I think loyalty is pretty worthwhile. We're pretty close to 60, and that seems good to me. Hype break for you. Wonderful. Getting loyalty up instead of 1 point in tech all seems worthwhile. So pretty fun stuff there. Let's sort the team by hype. Are we done with hype breaks? No, we're not. We still have 2 of you in line. That sounds kind of great. I will keep detoxing what I can, of course. Scrubber is upgraded, which means the counter intel pod can be upgraded. 750 is not that bad, and though I'm not going to generate tokens any faster, they will be more powerful. It also means that it's going to be expensive, but I could eventually upgrade this guy. Still doing that right now. Detox by stress is going to be you still at 50. So go for it. Height break for you. Great. +1 will is bad. Let's take care and feeding. Try to find something better. There we go. Long shot for accuracy seems good enough to me. Loyalty would have been okay, but this is fine. This is 1 crit chance and 1 accuracy, which is good for me. Exposure for Bull Drake. Weirdly enough, Bellicose gets stronger, so kind of silly, but whatever. Are you still in line or no? Yes, you're at 100%. Oh, shoot. Okay, I need to run this as soon as possible so that she is freed up for her limit break to actually give her a mission. You cannot have 2 missions at once. And so because this is here, her influence break cannot give her the other weapon power play. So I need to actually make this convo happen right now. And where are you? Here. Blue Ox is in a siege. Well, we're going to deal with that. Don't worry. We're going to run that right now as a result. Pure combat. Rapid transport. Can I even bring a 5th merc? Let me see. Do I have people available? I don't. Can someone leave the detox to make that happen? Maybe. You can leave the detox. Here, come on a mission with me. Alright. This episode's going to end with a siege and then playing some more timeout as best we can. Midnight Scheme. Rapid transport. Bastille. Help me out here, buddy. Roots is going. Alright. Sorted by highest gear level, and that looks appropriate. Let's see. So obviously no silencer for you. I will give you a mass driver on that, though. Seems pretty solid to me. Next up is you. This all seems reasonable. Is there a better one here? Oops, misclicked, actually. Powerful and rare. Okay, Terminator Cap is your best one. No suppressor. We will grab this guy instead for max range. It doesn't do all that much, but it exists at least. I'm going to switch you out for a revolver as well, by the way. Powerful and rare, and looks like it's the Nyx Assassin. I'm going to take... One of these has... I could have sworn... Yeah, you have mods on it. Let's double check that this is actually better. The Assassin has 3 less accuracy, but does more damage and more crit. Yep. We're going to go ahead and have you use the Nyx Assassin. We'll put on some mods here. Accuracy and recoil is nice. A little bit of accuracy and range is nice. I think there's a better one here. The Ragnarok circuit. Yep, it's this guy. Look at that. We get +1 reload. So it's not more in the magazine. I was wrong about that one, but it is more damage, and more damage is always good, as far as I'm concerned. All the stuff looks pretty much fine to me. I don't see anything too special here. Similar for the scope. I don't see anything that I'd rather have, so that's fine. And so the Cybersword, who doesn't have... It has some kinetic spear overall. Yeah, 25% kinetic and 11 kinetic spear. You actually might want to run something slightly different here. So I'm going to actually switch you out for a Doom Hammer. And I'm going to have you run... Let's go with the big shotgun, I think. We'll drop the Koso, run the Growler. And then put the cool stuff on. That's going to be max optimal and some pure. That's pretty good. Okay, we're well overcapped on some stuff. Let's grab a different barrel here. 16 meters seems fine. Can I get max range? Is that going to be useful? If I get 7 meters of max range, what are we looking at here? Yeah, I think it's worth it, actually. And then I want to put you on a Doom Hammer. It was. No, you're going to have the Neo Razor. And then you need an armor. This is just a simple... Wait, is this just worse? Has more protection points and is better when shredded. No, that seems incorrect to me. You can take that. Actually, wait. You have the MJAC 2000 on, so you have -10 from here, but you have +15 from here. So you can tank a -5. I'm not going to tank that. It does actually, thankfully, mitigate the minus move speed from Neuro Rot. So that's actually really helpful. Anyway, going to give you a... Looks like I gotta buy some Hyper-V caps. Okay. Where are you? Here? Seems fine. Alright, is this the team? Do we have what we want? You're in a good spot. You want... Actually, let me just switch the weapon out for the one with mods on it. Now you're good here. Still not using those. And... Okay, there's better mods here, so you can grab that guy. It's looking pretty good. Actually, wait. I should switch this out for you, because you can find a... I think accuracy's better here, to be honest. And then you can take this for Fat Shred. I think you'll find it to be useful. This is the team. This looks pretty solid to me. I don't see any obvious large mistakes. Alright, let's go run our siege. I don't believe there's any leverage I can use that is legal for my playthrough. 238 XP, 1.39 million. And again, I'm running it to get this out of your, like, mind so that your limit break can be running the other power play. Because if you can't run any missions, you can't get a mission power play. And you can only be attached to one mission at a time. So, this is the team for our siege. Let's go do it. We're on the ground. Let's make a show of strength. We get 3 move points for the start here. We are surrounded. That can make things awkward. This group is unarmored. Sadly, our sniper has a lot of stealth crit, which is just not that useful. Should segment them as best we can. Just might be tough to do so really well. I'm thinking if the team... Well, if we go up to here, I mean, high ground is useful, don't get me wrong. But do I have shots from the high ground? Like, if I'm here, this is not terrible. I don't have line of sight on you, though, which is a problem. Yeah, I can't get both of them. Go to here, no one's in range, although my sniper could be. Yeah, the annoyance is... I mean, I wish I kind of started up here, but it is what it is. That range is fine. I am likely but not guaranteed to crit. And if I crit, though, it looks pretty good. Cleaning these guys up is going to be a little bit more annoying, but you're probably close enough to be hit by Downer. Give you some more space. I'm thinking this is a reasonable spot to be. I can shoot full auto. I can take his nitrate. And this is going to be acceptable. We'll take our combat drugs, and it'll be great. So, take my combat drugs. Shoot at you with very good crit chance. There's a shred. There's the crit. That is steamroll for the team. That is recoup for me. That is Downer on, sadly, only one person. You're still going to die, though. That is a fat crit. Thank you, Savagery. I have a lot of recoil right now, which will carry over into this turn, so I'm minus 43 to hit. I will have plus to hit from high ground. I'm not sure I want to do any of that. Let's see. You guys are too far away to deal damage. I mean, you've got Urban Assault, SMG, 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 Shotgun, SMG. I imagine she rolls... Well, min roll of 16 is not that good. If I Overwatch, I'm for sure going, like, first next turn. That is valuable. I think we try to get this kill, and we'll find a way to do it. So I'm going to Overwatch a different cone like this. My optimal ranges are actually pretty good. It's actually 30 of 30, so even if I catch no one, I'm going to give him 1 meter to walk in a bit closer. But even if I catch nobody, I'm going to do something like this. Whatever, it doesn't really matter too much. I want it to be pretty cleanly in my range. So I'm going to go there. Anakin gets her shot. I think. Run up here. Yeah, okay. Run up to here. Come on, there you go. Metal Scream and then figure out the rest later seems just fine. Metal Scream costs 0 if I recall correctly. And that is pretty wonderful. Still has a very real cooldown that I cannot really get around, but puts me in range of both of you. Thank you, Metal Scream. Thank you, Slash Slide. Yeah, pretty strong character. Feeling pretty good. Metal Scream Pulse is very useful. Figure we go for a basic attack here because what else am I going to do? Maybe let a lot of these guys actually walk up on their own. Of course, do want to attack some of this. If I'm here, I get 2 attacks. But I'd be a little exposed, and it's like, well, they're going to shoot at me, and it might suck a little bit. I could go here and, like, fully hide from line of sight, but I'm not sure it's even better than what I've got. If I go here, I only get 1 shot, but I am completely blocking line of sight, which is useful. It's not like that is better. They can easily close the gap. So what's the best spot for my Vanguard to be? I mean, I can do something silly, like go here, shoot twice, and throw down Refract, and not be shootable. Again, that is kind of silly. If I go here, I have 1 AP to spare. I kind of like go shoot them twice and then Refract and just deal with it. I'm going to do that. It's kind of silly, but I think it's okay. I can get around it by like positioning the thing correctly. Accuracy is not great here. I'm going to get some back from the recoil, but yeah. That's not ideal, but I have no way around that really. We just take the shots. First shot was pretty good. Second shot was pretty good. And I'm thinking, I think I will just hide back here and it's fine. I think it's good enough. I don't think I'm going to get ambushed. You were okay on this turn. Roots might want to wait. I have to go really far to get a shot. Oh, I had coordinated charge. Whoops. Well, here. You have coordinated charge. If I am here, how safe am I? Not very. Do I have to actually, like, run back here to, like, wait? That really doesn't seem ideal. But, like, I don't want to... Like, I don't want to run at them. The only person who's doing anything. I don't know exactly how far they're going. One thing I could do, and actually if I did some more turn, like, dancing, this could have been better. But I can AoE marker sights this group. And then... I still can't hide the most efficiently. Okay, what I'm going to do is a couple of yields. I'm going to go here. Okay, I'm going to go here. See somebody that's in range with only spending 1 AP? Probably. Let me get a couple pixels. I pulled in a little bit too far. Okay, that should work. Marker sights. Nope, I'm wrong. Is what it is. Marker sights, you guys. Yield to Bubbles. Alright, Bubbles, what you got, buddy? These are not great attacks. You're outside my range. Okay, well then, if I go here, I'm within the range. I'm only getting stealth crit chance from Nest, but it is a lot of damage. So we're gonna go do some stuff here anyway. Let's go pop Nest. I am getting this kill for sure with Skill Shot. Down you go. I get Skull Shot. I go down to Hunted. So actually, the funny thing is, yeah, he can't be killed now. Because he's got Fleeting attached. Still doesn't work for everything else. This guy still has a bunch of evasion and whatnot, and my recoil is, yeah, not controlled at all. Second shot will look better. Also might get the kill anyway. That's kind of hype. Third shot's going to look completely miserable. Might not even be worth trying. Because, I mean, your recoil is literally at 64. And that's just not going to work for you. So, the play is... I don't think there's a reason to empty lung because I have to get back out of cover afterwards. I think we just take the reload. And end my turn here. Okay. Well, there's only a few guards left. Need to hide from them enough that we can play the game out, though. So this should be far enough away where I'm safe. Alright. Have fun, folks. Taking cover, but not really. Decent enough damage. Remake goes at 30. You should be out of AP. And you actually didn't even choose very good cover, so we're looking pretty good. You can try, and it's not going to be very successful. Great. Alright, we can do initiative tools as needed down the line. But for now, your goal is going to be do a good slash slide. And it's only one attack. That's all I get is a single slash slide. But I can, with Remake going first, I'm not worried about how this is all going to look. Slash slide on 2 seems pretty worthwhile. Can I get a 2? I cannot get a 2. So I'll go and let's see who's actually faster. You're at 20. Yeah, you're the first one. Okay. I'm going to go in a spot where I can kill a Brute Wayne. If I get lucky with a crit, I'm happy. I am not lucky with a crit. That is okay. That was a glance. That's kind of unfortunate. Don't need to mark out to anybody. Okay, you rolled really, really terribly, actually. Don't really have many attacks here right now. But it's telling me that this is going to be E-Rifle Central. So I'm thinking, alright. Let's run as far up as we can. I thought there was a spot where I had 3 people in line of sight. But I'm only seeing a 2. I'm too far away from this dude at 27. It's like, yeah, I'm not close to in range for that. Okay, well. I'm still pretty sure Remake can do initiative things as needed. If I get a crit, we get downer. Should work out in the end. Alright. Turn comes up. I have 6 AP. I would need more ammo to get this done. If I reload and full auto, I am really relying on things going well, although I can -2 some people. Okay, I can reload, take a step or 2 with move points, and go full auto, I think. If I go here, I actually don't mind this. I'm still in cover. This guy rolled pretty well. Means I kind of want to shoot at you. Let's see. So if I center on you, I have a really good chance at downer hitting everybody. And I don't have an easy chance of getting you in the same cone as that guy. The question is, am I maximizing damage? I think I'm maximizing downer chances, to be honest. I do have a charge still. I have savagery, so I'm going to do really good damage when it happens. And if this entire squad goes minus whatever, we're going to look okay. Now another... Oh, wow, that actually works. I did not know I was going to get that. That is lucky for me. There's the crit. You're basically dead. Thank you, savagery. Okay, well, they're all basically dead now. This is going to look great. See you, nerds. Man, savagery's great. Let's let Anarchist do it. That's a kill. I'll put you over here. You can ambush whatever squad spawns there. Should look pretty good. Don't have Metal Scream Pulse, but that's okay. You're gonna stand there. I'm gonna put Bubble somewhere with a good vantage point. That should be solid enough. That's why I didn't use Empty Lung. I had to move anyway. I'm gonna put Roots over here, and well, let's put her in the middle. You'll find some squad that's gonna spawn and be killable, probably, maybe. And Tiger can go be in one of the other spots that's gonna be in a similar boat and have decent coverage. All right. Well, when you have enough damage, none of it really matters. I think we can let them move. I'm not too worried about... Well, let's see. You've got an SMG. No, you are far too far away for it to matter. Well, you're not exactly too far away for it to matter, but... I mean, let's see. You've got to close within about 20 meters. You go, what? 4 meters per AP? You can maybe get a shot, but I'm going to let it happen. You have shots, and they are very bad until they move, so, yep, let's wait. Oh, I did not properly think about how many AP everyone had. Mistakes were made. That actually makes things really awkward. At least Bubbles can fight, but yeah, not exactly ideal. What I'm going to do then is I guess I'll be here. And I will Overwatch Cone something like this, which should make it relatively easy to snipe afterwards. So you go. Go ahead and try. Tiger has nothing going on, really. You're just going to stand there and end your turn, and it is what it is. Please run an Overwatch. Thank you. You are no longer taking cover. 2 Overwatch shots because I banked AP. You are also in a bad spot. Alright, Bubbles, is looking pretty good for you? Yeah, looking decent. Alright, let's nest. Let's try to take the kill. Oh, that's going to happen. Great. As I got the kill, I get the move point, which means I can empty lung to right here. And this will probably look decent as well, but it's not guaranteed to be good. Wait. Oh, wow. Wait, you count as surprise because it degraded me all the way to hidden. Wow. And I got quiet kill. So, fleeting popped and got me to hunted. And then when I was hunted, I was able to get quiet kill? I don't know. But, I mean, I'll take it. That doesn't feel like the intended way this works. But I have a guy in a siege who is now hidden. You know? I'm fine with it. Alright, more enemies. You can kind of get into range. No, you actually can't. Okay, I can just barely get one attack. And it's going to be okay-ish, I think. Alright, well, you literally have nothing else you can do, so I guess just take the shot. Yeah, the evasion is real. Coin flip? Nice. Coin flip lands. Roots is not going to be able to join. For now, I can just simply delay. You will get to slash slide this, no problem. Easily in range of both. Could E-Rifle instead. Might even be better to E-Rifle. It's not the highest accuracy. I'm kind of feeling slash slide just to kind of have the guaranteed glances. I still get several attacks afterwards, so it's going to look pretty solid, I think. Okay. If I don't glance, I kill you. I didn't glance. Sword Strike seems fine. Might kill instead of... Yeah, it just kills. That's fine, though. We'll leave you right here, because that was clearly in range for everybody. Good job to you. Bubbles can reload. You're done. Roots is done. Roommate can reload. And you're done. Alright. Well, still done. Still done. Might as well reload. Move to high ground. And you're done. And you're done. And you're done. Yeah, a turn of 2 enemies, just not that scary, obviously. Should be 2 groups. Yep. Weapons hot. Final reserves. Should not be a huge concern, although... What do I have? I have everything, actually. Including a recoup, but I'm not in range of more than one person, which kind of sucks. Okay, if I go here, I have both of you in line of sight. I am likely to get at least some of this going. If I get nothing, I can always back out, but it should be fine. No crit. Wow. I am not going to risk that that's going to crit. I could Overwatch, so my recoil is not terrible. And the recoil on this SMG is not going to be that bad. It's only minus 15. And the range is 21-22. So I could Overwatch Cone here, and it would be probably half decent. That is a little bit scary, though. Annika should try to play the game, but I can't really join yet. Put you behind hard cover. You should be relatively safe. Bubbles can try to play the game, but is only going to be so good at it. But the fact that I am hidden is certainly nice. Nest is still on. Oh, I guess... Wait, no. Did Quiet Kill pop the first turn? I didn't realize it. Either way, 2 shots here. You aren't shredded, but I'm going to be at worst hunted here. And yeah, because I'm hidden, you're a surprise target. My stealth crit is pretty solid. If I get the crit, you die. You died. Wait for someone to move so I can get more stealth shenanigans. That seems reasonable to me. These guys are pretty far away, but can definitely threaten. Shotgunner can't. You're real. These shots seem good. First shot is okay. Second shot was okay. Roots can't really play the game right now. And Remake doesn't have line of sight here. So this guy can be a little bit scary. Am I willing to stand out here and be shot at? These guys can absolutely close the gap, thus, and be able to shoot me. And Tiger's in a similar boat here of Bodo can actually play the game. Now, thankfully, Bodo is... Actually, he's not even the first one to go. So... There's a chance you can, like, bypass the Overwatch cone and, like, my life gets hard. That's even a shot right now. Okay, I'm going to slow you guys down. The goal is to get you to go after Bodo so that Bodo can be stopped. And then if we're far enough away, I think these aren't real shots anymore. I could be wrong about that one, but I believe it'll be okay. Just be safe, I'm still going to Overwatch cone. My initiative roll is alright. But I'm going to go somewhere like this. Just to try to make sure nothing gets too bad for me. And then you... I think Overwatch is fine. We get 2 shots at it. CK is not guaranteed, so I kind of want to aim over this way. Actually, I can delay. If I delay, is that safe? I mean, I'm hidden, so nothing's going to matter here. Going at 11 means I'm going after all these guys. I would rather take real shots, I think. CK almost certainly gets that. It is not a hard guarantee, though. Now, let's just be safe. Let's Overwatch cone. I think aiming at like that's going to be okay. We'll catch most of their movements. You don't have a shot, right? Yeah. Alright, where are you going? Nice shred. Good job. Alright, that's the CK done, but you two can be sniped. Is it a one-shot? Yeah, it is. Let's go, buddy. How about you? Okay, you are actually hidden, though, right? Oh, you rolled really high. Okay, phew. I was worried you were going to get an attack. You thankfully did not. I have... If I V-caps, I still don't think I make this. I mean, like, I would be here to be able to do something, but... If I'm here, I have very bad chances to hit. At most, I have Lumen Spear still. So I feel like all I do is go here and Lumen Spear, and... Well, I'm kind of waiting for you to do your thing, though. Ada's going to be a little bit scary. You're definitely pretty well hidden. But Remake goes before, so it's not that bad. What do you got? You don't have a shot, I don't think. You're too far away. I'm debuff, though, which is actually pretty scary. This debuff matters. Because my chance to be hit is very, very high now. Right? Their base weapon actually is like 90-something% now. Only Ada has a turn. You can absolutely play. Anarchist is safe. Roots is safe. And there's no guarantee that you're not going to get... Yeah, I don't want to be out in the open where this guy can shoot me. There's a shot here, but there's not a shot here. I don't have Overwatch anymore. Actually, Bubbles won't even get an Overwatch shot anyway. If I go here, I think you're out of cover, and I have Steamroll Downer everything. Okay, this is probably going to go okay. And if I downer, I can actually lower your initiative and make you lose your entire turn. This is a very likely kill. That's downer. Oh, it's not downer. Wait, is it not? Okay, it is. There we go. You're going next turn at 10, and I can just nuke you and say, actually, you're going never. Goodbye. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. Something like that. You're in hard cover, but it's still the best shot I've got, so good luck. It's not going to go great, but at least you can play. I'm going to go SMG so the second shot comes in with recoil reduced. Wow. You're just the GOAT, I guess. Okay. Let's run toward this spot. You're going at 9, so we're going to beat you. Tiger can sprint with the club. You'll just fight next turn. There's no way it's going to be a problem. Well, Siege XP happily gained. Thank you, Roots, for your help. And Bubbles can do similar stuff. Running up here. What's your range profile? 821. That'll be fine. Everyone's going before you. Not a big deal. You took some cover, and it doesn't matter. Alright, Roots. On the way. I forgot the coordinated charge. I'm bad. Am I catching the team? Well, let's marker sites for funsies. And am I getting anybody? No. Let's not bother then. Anarchist comes up and can eye laser. Make this that little bit easier. And alright, if I was able to get like one more cooldown reduction, I could just barely get 2 Metal Screams a mission. Sure. That's one attack. It's something. Not much else to do, to be honest. Here you go. You're debuffed. Well, there's a crit. Goodbye. Alright, we did it. Enemy assault team is broken. And we are just the best gamers. That's why I hired you. They're not going to be a problem. They're not. A solid XP gain. 10 heat from a pitched battle. Sure, whatever. Good amount comes through at the end of the day. Remake levels up, which is good, because now it means I can get the second charge of Rewind. As mentioned, the soldier stuff is done. +1 charge in Overwatch, you know, has a chance of mattering, don't get me wrong. Also, at some point, I need to get the either the recoil legs, or I've got to learn other stuff. Got to learn Iron Grip. I'm going to probably go next into Interference Spike upgrades. 3-turn cooldown, 2 charges, AoE -12 initiative, and 10 evasion. Alternatively, we can go into Precomputed and get some fun stuff there, but I'm going to try Interference Spike first. Go for the initiative shenanigans, as I've got, you know, capped out Downer and Look Ahead. See how it goes. +1 on the Cybersword. New talent cap is at 19. Could grab a little bit there. Into Soldier, I've got what I wanted from Coordinated Charge. I would not hate these upgrades. Not sure I need them. I think I want to go into here and make marker sites a little bit nicer. I think I really need plus range to make Red Dot good. Also, she's just like not been part of the team really. Doesn't like really matter what I get, because he's kind of just there a little bit. 1 meter slash slide, kind of whatever. I don't mind 3 initiative. This can make turn 2 look a lot better, because initiative carries over to the next turn. At least in the positive case. In the negative, I don't think it does. It doesn't appear that way, but I could just be wrong about that. I do like having a marker sites player. That's really useful. I'm going to go this way. Range is not bad. It has value. Final upgrades are going to be for you. Level 19 is new talent for our guy, and I said I was going to respec you. And I was going to drop some of this stuff and go more heavily into Savagery Recoup. So we're going to respec yet again. And then in the soldier side, we're going into this stuff. So that's just, you know, half my point spent just getting all the talents, but without, you know, really bad pathing, right? You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 travel, 8 travel nodes total for 9 talents. That's pretty efficient. In the Cyber Tree, though, we cap. I like capping Quiet Kill. I'm definitely going to cap Nest. And then instead of the +4 being in Fleeting, which I think is totally reasonable, and has been solid and actually does pretty cute things for me in Sieges. And the move point is okay. Second charge, I don't know if that actually, like, somehow actually lowers me to Hidden. I couldn't tell you. You could go back and watch the footage to know a bit more of what went on, but definitely some weird stuff. But basically, it's like I can either make Savagery 40% stronger to get a unconditional 25 crit chance, 25 ballistic is pure, which you look at Nest and it's like, I pop Nest and get my first kill, and then when that happens, I get my quiet kill, which, to be fair, lasts 3 turns, so pretty useful, and also gives me enough accuracy to get around my recoil generation. The 10% accuracy here is going to help with that as well for a similar reason on my first kill streak. But I'm going to go into Recoup and be like, yeah, I would also like so many action points that I can do a whole lot of things. On crit, my crit chance is 100%. Gain a lot of stuff, including 3 AP. Seems good. Next upgrade is going to be going, 20, 21, 22 into that. And then probably the, 23, 24, 25, something around there. and around 26-ish is new talent cap. I think it's going to look really good. And that means not much else to do. I'm going to save to make sure I'm not wrong about how this stuff's going to work, but I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to do detox, and it's all fine. My Cybersword that I needed to do, which means I can put her back in. I'm going to have you unequip your stuff and send you to detox. I'm going to have you do your thing. Okay, this shouldn't fail, so let me double check, right? Like, let's just double check that I'm not wrong about this. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so cold storage can get this going, and I hope I have an open detox bench if I want to send somebody in there. Your deck is a little injured. Your stress is still pretty moderate. We're PL6, but do I want to start grabbing Matrix loot again from various missions? I don't know. Vertigo is already in line, but it's due right now. Dr. Karos is already in line. It's not due right away. Isaac does not matter really at all, but I'll run it because it's content. Maybe I'll do better this time. I had to rescue this map and it went poorly last time. That's because of headowners. I guess we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to stop here because up next is a mission that I am going to be running. And I want the gold key. That's going to happen no matter what. Your favors are cheaper, so we'll take your favors. I could Matrix Snoop. I'm going to unplug the cameras. I don't want you to skip your mission, because you're actually valuable, and you might also take a useful power play that I care about at some point. I'm going to inject files here. That seems wise. And actually, if I upgraded you, out of curiosity, if I upgraded you, you would generate tokens faster. And I believe level 5 is the cap of how many files you inject. And considering I want to meet new people, that's still valuable. And so the question is, who's going on this mission? 11 turns seems very doable. Hardened target isn't that bad. But the question is who sits. Because I like my team pretty well. But I do want to start Wire Ghost looting again so I can meet people that I care about. I have written down, I think, let me check something real quick, which is, yeah, you meet Vantage Rip against Corpo enemies, and that's who I want to meet. So I would want to bring my Wire Ghost against Warner-Braun, but not against these guys. Well, it's not as important against these guys, basically. But Vantage Rip, from recollection, from notes, his V-chip drops from Corpo enemies, and this is a Corpo enemy. So he should go here. Ultra Hosts are going to be scary, but it is what it is. We're not going to get the 40 influence secondary. That's not going to happen. But yeah, I want to get through this stuff, and then oftentimes Corpo and Milsec line up, and so we'll try hacking against Milsec enemies and see what we drop here. Maybe that's how I get Paul Allah's V-chip. I don't know. But I'm going to run my Wire Ghost against these missions, and so like I can just run him here and it's fine. And put somebody else in the detox. So who's the most stressed? And that will help me know whom I'm supposed to send. You have 40? You're a pretty decent send then. And then you guys are all lower. Yeah, let's go ahead and have Molly de-stress a little bit. Let's have you take out your loadout. You can go detox. And we'll get the team ready. And the next episode will be running 8th Sickness. So we'll buy the Matrix Snoop then as a result. Doesn't really matter from whom I buy it. Let me check my hacking station. I have some tokens here. Digital coordination is ready. Should spend it then. Not a lot I can get here. If I go to salvage swipe, I can do more. I don't need to buy this or this because I can buy Matrix Snoop. This one should have 2 hosts anyway, and it's a gold. Yeah, this one is going to be fine. Let's go ahead and digital coordination this guy. And there's not a lot that I care about here. I got it, and I can get exciting scan. There's no injections here is the thing, so I don't really care about the injections. So I'm not going to bother. Nothing here either, aside from IO. And then for here, I can add some valuable accounts, which at least does something. Sure. Well, I've got tokens, so I'm going to spend them on. I guess we can just go grab Big Boy Scan, because why not? Or get some IO back. Connection health could be scary. This usually does not affect stuff, but I'll buy it anyway to see. Here. That's yours. Okay. And I think that's going to do it for me. Let me see if I have anything worth crafting in the NanoFab before I go. Nothing obvious. I don't think that's better than what I currently got. Nor is that or that. So, yeah, I think we're fine with what we have. I'm going to sell some of this garbage. Oh, it's actually the wrong thing to do. Take the craft away. Okay, I think I'm just done. I'm good. One last check through things. People are mostly all busy. You're going to be going. You're going, you're going, you're going. Okay, yeah, that's the team. Alright, we'll get the team ready, and then that'll be the end of the episode. So, my crew for the next 3 missions is going to be these guys. These guys are bad at close range weaponry, so you're going to have the E-Rifle. Powerful and rare, and you'll have a club as well, probably. Don't need as many clubs, actually. Start selling some of these. I forget if this was better than Slam Dancer or not. Slam Dancer is worse, yeah, I'll sell you. Start getting rid of things I do not need, like level 1 slant blades. And unupgraded nano edges, almost certainly as well. Sell baby defensors, just kind of cleaning up the space a bit so it's a little bit easier to read my inventory. Don't have more than this one here, so I don't want to go too hard in selling a bunch of stuff off. I have a couple extra spare shotguns, so I'm going to sell you. Don't have any spare rifles, got to be a little bit careful. I'm going to sell one of these Power 3000s. Okay, it's looking decent now. This is about right. Okay, so you're going to have this. You're going to have Initiative mod. I'm going to switch your Doomhammer back out for the Neo Razor, as you can get Stealth Crit. I'm going to give you the Doomhammer again. I'm going to switch you out for the other Doomhammer, actually. And attempt to mod it. I can get something going here. Seems good enough to me. I think your stuff is looking fine. Let's go back with the Silencer here. Yeah, so we have this one. Let's see, yeah, so this one is better. Just better on noise. Then I compare here, I lose 5 damage, but I gain 10 on noise. That's actually really good. Because now I'm quiet up, you know, at 20 meters, which is already my attack range in the first place, so that's pretty much just free. A lot of noise reduction here. Get some solid noise reduction here as well. Looks good. You still got this stuff. You're looking pretty good there. You're looking fine like this. Let's give you some juice. Give you some Hobgoblin and a medical kit to be safe. Alright, this is the team. When I have downtime, I can repair the deck. It's going to take a little bit. If I wanted to repair, it would take me 2.5 days. And I don't right now have 2.5 days. My stuff is too early. If I could run this right away, I'll have time, but it depends if this hurts my deck or not. Obviously, I have a lot of heat built up. I don't really care about having high heat against D-Cartel, so I think for now, we stop. We get a successful episode. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.